Good morning, Professor Hamid, and good morning all my colleagues that doing the subject of innovations management. Today, I'm going to do a brief presentations on the innovations management and specifically look at the topic of detailed diagnosis of commercial success of our innovations. This topic I already discussed with the Professor Hamid, and he agreed with me and already developed in my assignments. So now I'm gonna do the brief presentations what I have written in my final assignments. So indeed, commercial success of an innovation is very important, and in many firms nowadays they mostly engage innovations, technological advancements into their product developments. So in these presentations I look at the 3 points that I already developed in my assignments. The first factor that as a key determinant for the commercial success of an innovation is critical factor of successful innovations. So in this part I look at the 4 important factors that contribute to the success of commercial. The first one, I look at the company's firm related factors. The second, I look at the firm culture and its experience with innovations. And the third, with the research and development programs. And the fourth, firm strategy toward innovations. So I start with the first one, component firms related factors. In this one, firms mostly focus on what sort of decisions, what sort of management need to provide to support in order to engage firms into the innovation process and innovations activities. And the second, I look at the firm culture and its experience with innovations. So perhaps firms also should have a previous experience, and I believe that all companies in the world nowadays, they also have a past experience with the innovations. So with this kind of experience that they have, they will determine the strategy of innovations. They will determine the business strategy, how to incorporate innovations into the product development process. So as we can see that now this technology become very sophisticated, developed every year, every month, every week, every minute. Sophisticated technology come out, then organizations should adjust themselves into the sophisticated technology that's rack up quite quickly. And the third, look at the firm research and development programs. Also, firms should have a program. They should invest a lot in R&D. So R&D here is very important for a firm, because R&D will make a research, will make product development, which will engage with the innovation process and innovation activities. So a firm that would like to success in commercial area, they should engage and they should invest a lot in the R&D team, because R&D team as the key factors that will determine the success of an organization, because they will make the product invention, they will make the product unique in the marketplace. And the fourth factors here is firm strategy toward innovations. Once all the product development already taken in place, what sort of strategy, what sort of business strategy the firm should use in order to compete in the marketplace. So these 4 factors are the first factors under the critical factors that determine the success of innovations. The second main important factors that I look at here is the technological viability. As I said earlier, the technology advancement nowadays is very important, and company should open to the technological advancement, should adjust themselves to the technological advancement, and they should engage with the new technology into their product development in order to remain succeed in the marketplace. So in the technological viability, I look at 2 things here, which is I look at the organization structure, which is I come up with in my research. I come up with the 2 structure here, which is organic structures and matrix structure. Organic structure most focus on the product development, R&D investments, the innovators, how to involve themselves in the product research and product development process. Meanwhile, matrix structure is mostly focused on the decision making process, how organizations, how management is going to make a decision. So these 2 structures are very important and mostly used in 1998 up to now. So organizations to be successful in the commercial area, they should have organic structure and matrix structure. So it depends in which of these structure the company can use. All this become a contribution factor for the success of an organization in commercial area. So this is the two factors that determine the successful organizations of an innovations. So the third, final, I look at the commercial viability for innovation activities. So commercial here, I look at the two things: product competitions and marketing. So product competitions, as I said earlier, that organizations succeed in the commercial area, they should have a product champion. Their product should be unique, and their product should be innovative invention process and engage with a lot of technological means into the product, so the product become very important in the marketplace. In order to create product loyalty, product remains qualified and product remains competitive in the marketplace. So therefore R&D become a key factor here. So companies should invest a lot of resources into R&D in order to make product become unique or remain champions in the market. So by doing this, I believe organizations will remain as very competitive in the marketplace, and the success with the commercial area because they engage with the innovation project and innovation activities into their product developments. And the second of the elements that I look at under commercial viability of innovation process, which is marketing. Marketing is become very important element and the last element of the product selling. So by doing this, many literature that I have went through in my assignments indicated marketing become a key contribution factor at the last step for the organization to be succeed in the commercial nowadays. First, I look at the market research here. Market research here mostly company or firm should engage with the consumers into the research skills. Why doing companies should doing this? Because companies will receive information, feedback from the customers in order to make the product more advantage, the product more competitive, and the product more quality, so that can remain competitive in the marketplace. This is very important, and in my assignments I argue that a lot of literature, a lot of experts indicated that marketing become a key contribution factors. So by receiving all the information, feedback from the customers, company can make improvement, can make more quality onto the product. Then by doing this, company product will be success in the marketplace. So this is the three elements that I look at, which is as a key contribution factor for a commercial success of an innovations. So in my conclusion, that again, indeed I found out that yes, indeed, the critical factors of innovations, the commercial viability and the technological viability become an important factors that determine the success of an organization in the commercial area. So the most important thing, companies should invest a lot of resources. Companies should adapt organization structure, which is organic structure, matrix structure, which is the decision making process clear, engage innovation process, engage innovation activities in their product development, make research and do the selling in the marketplace, and will contribute a lot to the success of an organization. And one more important thing that companies should have once they are entering into the marketing, which is they should have a product line. I can give an example that like the radical change in the video games nowadays. So why the video games nowadays very important in the eyes of the commercial? Because they provide the product line which is more easily for consumers to get in the marketplace. So I believe that by looking at these three things, three factors, and they will success in the commercial areas. And thank you very much for your attention, and I wish that I will good luck with my final assignments. Thank you very much once again.